Hey, it's me, Zanov, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition Legendary Difficulty Survival Mode playthrough. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm doing pretty good myself. I am absolutely loving recording, by the way, to be honest, just to give you a sense of how this is. I still have the ear infection. I have part 27 uploading to YouTube, part 28 is rendering, and I am now recording part 29 all at the same time. I've recorded, this will be my third episode for today. Might not be as long as the previous two. The previous two are pretty long, but it's just I can't get enough of doing this, to be honest. This is like as soon as essentially as soon as my ear infection has gotten to a point where it's bearable and I can, talk without being in pain and all that kind of stuff, and bada bing, bada boom, did one episode yesterday, recorded 3 episodes today because it's much better again. And I can't get enough of doing this. I'm really, really enjoying it, to be honest. So what we're going to do for today's episode is we're going to continue on with Saints and Seducers. Hopefully, if we can, if we can figure out what we're going to do.
If there's anything you need,
but
just let me know.
We've already figured this out. I don't really need to ask you that. But I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you very much. Actually, let's ask him this anyway, see what he says. Is there an elven mage here that studies stars?
The mages are up in the college. You can ask them if they'll let you in. Then again, Nelikar might know. He's an old-timer from the college, but he has a room here.
Yes, I already spoke to
I'll show you
Nelikar.
to your
I hope
room.
I didn't just
Right
glitch out this whole quest.
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
Hopefully if I do a
Azore,
few of
it
these things,
started
it'll complete
then
the
one day I
quest
walked in
of talking
I
to him.
mentioned you can only as a mortal, Malin's soul was black, so part of his work was breaking past Azure's rules.
I'm worried I might have... Yeah, worried I might have
He was close, but
bugged that, so I'm going to quickly load back. Let's load back real quickly to that. That's got to be the most recent one, I would say. We're not going to ask him about an elf that might know of the
If
stars
there's anything you
or
need,
studies
just let
stars.
me
We're
know.
just going to rent a room
Sure thing.
instead.
It's yours for a day.
Thank you very
I'll show you
much,
to your
my
room.
friend.
Right this way.
And hopefully, with any luck, let's do so 12, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9. Let's go there. So it's in the morning the next day.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I'm gonna be hungry. There's actually, let's buy some food from you. Always good to buy some
Are you
food.
joking?
That's not what I wanted to do.
Just rented a
Yeah, sorry, I'm a
food
bit
for
of a
the thirsty,
jokester. You know me, just a
food
bit
for
of
the
a
hungry.
jokester. Let's get some food off of you. Cooked beef, yes. Grilled chicken breast, yes. Seared slaughterfish, yes. And that's all you have that we will need. Let's eat a couple of those. Let's go with the cooked beef. That should 100% us. Yep. Yum, 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 yum.
Just say the word.
And let's get a torch out, because hopefully, praying we can just fast travel. That would be great if we are warm boys, but
You need a drink
it
or something
is
to eat.
completely premised on us being warm boys. So, about to jump out. Let's just pray I can do it. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. And get up the menu. It's a sunny day, hopefully. Shouldn't be getting cold. We shouldn't be cold boys just yet. We should be okay. So we're going to travel to Whiterun and hopefully... Oh, please, 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 please. Just let me, just let me, just let me. I really, really don't want to have to run all the way there. Come on now. Come on. I'm warm. Everything's at 100%.
Still here.
No. I know you're still there. It's actually surprising. You're usually lost somewhere. Please, 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 please. Come on. I'm warm. I have to be warm. I've literally got all this stuff on this front here. Maybe if we run out of this place, we'll be good. Wow. Yeah, you and every single other person. Yep. Too bad. I do not care. I just really want to be able to. Come on, please. Okay, it looks like we're just running there. Oh my gosh. I tried. I really, really tried. You guys saw that. I was trying my absolute best to get that happening. It just was not working for us. So what we're going to do is Actually, let's take advantage of this. While we're here, we have 16,000 gold. And you know what we don't have? We don't have a maxed out destruction. So we're going to run up to Ferolda real quick. And we are going to see about trying to buy some levels off of her. She's going to absolutely drain all of our gold for these levels. And she won't feel bad about it, not one iota. She's probably got to be the richest person walking around Skyrim because she has the Dragonborn paying her ludicrous amounts of money for little bits of knowledge and destruction. And unfortunately for me, I slept until it was day. Or actually, maybe not. They're all kind of spawning in.
Here, but lost.
There she is.
Slipped through our grasp.
Yes, unfortunately.
Might have learned.
What we might have learned. Ferolda,
Tolfdir is Master Wizard. Certainly didn't anticipate that.
I'd like training in destruction
I
magic.
can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
It's all good. I promise to be a good boy with the knowledge. Oh, man. I don't even know if we're going to be able to buy all these levels, to be honest. We might not even be able to afford all of them. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, just. And we have absolutely no gold left. And we are right on the verge of a level up. You see that right there? But no gold left, so there's no point trying to push the level up. My gosh, what have you got for sale?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent. to
Yeah,
cast
I'd suspect you'd have tons of... Oh, actually, can we... No, she doesn't buy potions, does she? Oh, no. I was going to say this is... That would be perfect for the potions. What level is our speech skill at? It's nowhere near level 100, which is what you need to buy... Or to be able to sell anything to anyone, hey. Wait, is it? Fence can barter stolen goods with any merchant. Yeah, so you got to invest in them first. Can sell any type of item to any... Oh! Oh no. And we only have 1 perk point. We need 3. We need 3 perk points. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry everyone, but I really want that money back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to become a master of illusion all over again until I get that perk right there. I had no idea you needed 50 to be able to sell any kind of item to any merchant. That is so handy. Okie dokie. So we're going to put 1 perk point there because this is definitely what I'm going for.
It's been a pleasure.
It has been. Oh, it has been such a pleasure. You have no idea. You have no idea how happy you've just made me, Ferolda, because I have the ability to get that money back if I do this correctly. So I'm going to save here because I really want to do it correctly. So, by my calculations, we have to level up twice. There's no perks in illusion, and I definitely don't want a legendary anything here because it's all... Everything I have at 100 is pretty decently hard enough to get up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to absolutely smash Muffle and Illusion so I can get the next perk and the next perk after that. And hopefully she'll still have all that gold and I can get it back. But, you know, I'm not going to make you guys sit through me training Thorin to ridiculous levels of Illusion. So what I'm also going to do, because obviously Restoration is the other... school of magic we are lacking in, but it's also a hell of a lot cheaper right now for this level. I'm thinking what we can do is just going to make sure we don't press anything else where it does that annoying thing where it'll press something else I don't want to press. I like training in restoration magic. See, what the heck is that? Why does that... Oh, why is that a thing? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I don't want to press that. I want to press that.
Well,
I didn't want to press that
no,
either.
Not really. Not
Oh my
directly,
gosh.
I mean. But I know things are being said behind my back. Conversations cease when I enter rooms. I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not stand for it.
Dang, that sounds terrible. What I would really like, though, is training in restoration magic. Can we do that, please?
I
Yes.
proudly share my knowledge
Thank
with
you. Absolutely despise that glitch where it makes you press things you don't want to press and stuff, because I'm so worried that I'm going to activate that speak to Nelicar thing again and then it'll just be bugged, but I'll be further along and I won't want to go back, and that would just be a nightmare. So I'm praying that that doesn't become a thing. But in any case, we need restoration as well, and it's a heck of a lot cheaper for us to buy this off her at this level. So we're going to... I don't think we'll be able to get 5. Hopefully we can get 4. Please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 4. So we've got 4 levels of restoration. Yeah, still not great. We're still not kicking any huge goals with restoration at that level. Let's see if we can get anything off her for
Spells
sale.
and incantations for those with a talent to cast them.
Do we have close wounds? That's better. Great award. That's better. Heal other. That's better. Heals the target but not undead. Atronachs on machines. Okay, that's fine. Repel lesser undead. Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty sure there is a certain spell where... Yeah, there is a certain spell that we can go into essentially the same as the conjuration and the alteration and stuff. We can go into a crypt or some Draugr dungeon and it'll essentially... I don't think we have high enough restoration for it yet, but it'll essentially cast like a circle around us, and any undead in that circle will flee, will be affected, and it will flee. And that status effect of them being affected and then fleeing is what will level our restoration. So, once I get that spell, we can essentially level restoration or power level restoration the same way as we did conjuration and alteration, but it kind of just takes a little while to get there. Unfortunately for destruction, there's no real way unless you just absolutely abuse your horse, really. There's just no way. It's just always going to take a very long time. But in any case, we didn't have any gold for any of this now. Anyway, we've got absolutely nothing. So I'm going to continue on with doing what I was doing. Just wanted to let you guys in and show you guys that we got those levels in restoration. Oakley dokley, guys.
Archmage.
Greetings. You kind of just blipped behind me there. We have done the thing. We have got the level that we need. We have got the perk that we need. So now we just got... I'm just going to do this one more time real quick because, oh, I love maxing it out. And now we're just going to sleep for a single hour. And we are going to level up our... Let's go health, because we have just an astronomical amount of magicka at this point. And we've got the 2 perk points we need for speech. I never usually invest in anything in this side of things unless I'm doing obviously a character specifically for it. But speech, now allure, yes, 10% better prices, but that's not what we want. We want merchant. Can sell any type of item to any kind of merchant. Yes, 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 yes. Ferolda, come here, you.
Tolfdir is master wizard. Certainly didn't anticipate
What
that.
have you got for sale? That's not what I care. Actually, I really don't want to get that quest for Nelicar to bug out, so I'm going to be careful.
Mirabelle questioned my allowing you into the college. I can just imagine the look on her face now.
Just imagine that. What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Oh, I'm about to take a look. I'm about to go right down to potions, and you're about to buy these. Water breathing, yes. Water breathing, yes, yes. Water breathing, yes. And then there's also some carry weights, yes. Take all of them, and wowza. We could do with a heck load more of those potions because you still have a bunch of my money and I want it back. I want it back now.
It's been a pleasure.
It has been somewhat of a pleasure, but you still have all of my money. I want it.
Don't even think about it.
Oh, I'm definitely thinking about it. I'm definitely thinking about it. There's nothing that you can do about it because I want that back. Destruction's at 78. I think it's at 80 that we unlock all the spells. So realistically,
Certainly a few of my colleagues aren't quite as talented as they'd like to believe.
I'd like training in destruction magic. I think...
I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible.
Oh,
for
we're
what
not
you
even
do
going to be
with
able to
the
get 2.
knowledge.
We're not even going to be able to get 2, but we're going to be very close to the next one. Oh, so close to the next one. What can we do about that, hey? What can we do about that? There's nothing I can think... Excuse me, Ilya, please. There's nothing I can think of off the top of my head to get money real quick in this instance, to be honest. It's been quite the opposite for me. Been quite good for you. Been quite profitable for you. You've just been giving me single levels of training and getting a bunch of money for it. What can we create here? I'm going to say nothing. I'm pretty confident the answer to that is nothing. I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet. I'm just going to have to make that money all again. It's not really hard to make. It's just a lot of money to see go out the window for training in destruction. And I don't like it. But in any case, let's, while we're here, I'm pretty sure we're definitely well rested. Let's have a bit of food. So we'll go, we don't need something crazy. We'll just go, do we have cheese? Yeah, we got cheese. Surely that will do it. Surely that will do it. No, definitely did not do it. Let's just go seared swordfish. There we go. We are well fed. Pretty sure we are well rested. We're going to get a torch out so that we're also some warm boys. And we're going to see if we can... Come on now. Get in there. And hopefully, with any luck, we're toasty boys so we can... Jokes. Haha. Funny joke. Ha. You thought you could fast travel. Funny joke. Haha. No, no. No, 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 my good friend. You are in survival mode. Only very, very rarely will we say that you are actually feeling 100%. Because even when you're feeling 100%, good old Thoran isn't feeling 100%. He's got some cold toes on him. Yeah, see that little cold thing up the top left there? His little pinky toe is a little bit chilly, all right? He's got some holes in his socks, and you know what? Just because we feel like it, you're going to be running all the way to Whiterun. See you there. And here we are finally at Whiterun. What a trek that was. I had to stop off in Windhelm, obviously, to warm myself up. And, you know, there's a few things that happened along the way in terms of people wanting to kill me, as always. I kind of just ignored them and ran past all of it. Because I've already recorded 3 episodes today, and I really just wanted to try and get this episode out. As I said, might not be as long as the others, but I still want to get it out, you know. But it looks like we're having a bit of trouble here. And that trouble is that Ri'saad, who was my backup plan for this whole thing, hasn't spawned in. So if he doesn't spawn in and I can't talk to him about the Saints and Seducers, I don't know what's gonna happen here. So I'm gonna wait. Hopefully him and his motley crew will just kind of rock up. Oh, there we go. And now where's Ri'saad? I need to talk to Ri'saad. Where is Ri'saad? Oh, he's sitting right there. Ri'saad, Ri'saad. There is a much of beauty. Ri'saad.
The road makes this one weary.
Oh yes, I know the feeling of being weary. I know it too well. All too well. You hearing that, Thorin? I get it. I understand when you are weary, okay? I dislike it. It's annoying. I hate having to deal with it. I'm kidding. I love survival mode. So great. Ri'saad, stop the jibber jabber.
If I cannot serve you, I am sure that one of my other traders can do so.
Most likely, but, you know, I've heard you've been running into a little bit of trouble along the road.
It is all in this note.
Ah, all in that note. I get it. You know, underhanded things. You can't talk out aloud. You're scared you might get in trouble. I understand, my friend. I understand. I understand these situations perfectly. And your roads lead you to warm sands as well. Let's have a read of this note, hey? Where is it? Ri'saad's note on the bandit attacks. Jeez, the poor guy. He's so scared he couldn't even tell me about it. He just had to slip me a note while we shook hands. This must be bad. It must be really bad. Okie dokie. Locate the Saints bandit camp. The roads have been unkind to this one, plagued by outlaws along the route from Whiterun to Markarth. Guards travel with Ri'saad, yes, but they are ill-equipped to deal with ones such as this. They wield strange golden weapons and wear gleaming armor. Ri'saad has read of such things only in stories. Their encampment is found just west of North Brittleshin Pass. Each time they set upon us, they shout, "The Saints would like to browse your wares today." The brutes steal mostly trinkets and oddities, no matter how cheap this one knows them to be. Then they allow Ri'saad to go on his way. Ri'saad has not yet fought back. While it has harmed this one's coin purse, it is not worth a life. Very wise, Ri'saad, very wise. Ri'saad has heard of another gang patrolling the roads further north, calling themselves the Seducers. They are known for their menacing dark armor. Skyrim grows more perilous by the day. They are known to camp along the road west of Fort Karstaff. Well, not anymore, Ri'saad, not anymore. I have taken care of them for you. This one would pay handsomely to any who would help. Ri'saad fears for any who might come to harm at the hands of these worrisome pests. I'm with you, Ri'saad, and I can tell you what, my friend, I am here to help. I am here to help indeed. Now let's have a look-see, and they are over here, which is pretty handy for Ilinalta's Deep. Now I gotta say, at the end of the last episode, when I went and got the quest for Azura's Star, this was not at all planned. This is just Very, 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 very conveniently placed for poor old Zarnov, hey? Poor old Zarnov that has to run everywhere on his old horse. Poor old Zarnov. Yeah, as I said, definitely didn't I'm not that good at I plan out a lot of videos. Like I have like notes in my phone, and I've got like, you know, episode this, episode that, plans to do this in this episode, plans to do that in that episode. Obviously it changes all the time because I am distracted all the time, but when it does go to plan, it's still not as well planned out as this, where we have two quest markers literally right next to one another. Well, not next to one another. I'm pretty sure they're on one side of the mountain from one another, but that's taken care of with the good old horsey, jumpy mechanics in Skyrim. Some of the most useful mechanics I think there are in the game. To be honest, it's got to be, it's definitely got to be in the top 5 in terms of useful mechanics, and I wouldn't call it an exploit. I would just say the horses are gifted. That's how I'm gonna put it. And look at that, a wolf and a saber cat right next to each other. I would think they should be killing each other. And it looks like the saber cat's going to kill the wolf now, I think. I think he kind of activated, his AI kind of activated, and he's going to kill the wolf. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but it doesn't look like they're going to be awfully nice to this wandering cat. What's that, a big cat, a small dog, and a cat with a humanoid structure? I don't think it's going to go well for him. But I'm pretty sure, for those of you who don't know, and I'm sorry I'm skipping out on the content, and I know I missed it, I ran past it, I didn't, you know, go and do the thing. I didn't go and do the cool thing, but I'm pretty sure he's just a Scoomadoola, and they look like the people we're looking for. However, we've also got that saber cat that looks like it's still after us, but we've also got this right here. What is this, hey? I've got to say, I forget about it just about every single time I play Skyrim until I run into it. And what's that down there? A little chest. And what does Zarnov loves? What does Zarnov love? He loves chests. What is all this about? Why? Why do you want me to stay away?
I'm on my way to a giant camp, and I can't guarantee those beasts won't think you're part of the offering. Keep your distance, and you shouldn't have anything to worry about.
What are you offering to the giants?
The cow, of course. Others do it differently. But I found that an annual offering usually keeps the giants away from our livestock. Some think it's superstition, but I believe it works. I've yet to have a giant kill any of my livestock.
Well, there you go. And the paint on the cow?
It's tradition. We mark the animal as a way to let the giants know we're giving it to them willingly. Sort of a peace offering.
Need any help?
I have everything under control. Thanks for offering.
Oh, it's kind of my duty as the main character. I kind of have to. Well, good luck, my friend.
Thanks. You take care of yourself now.
And you too, you too. If you run into any trouble and I see it, I'll come help you out. See, that's what you get for being a nice person. You get some willful help. Now, let's figure this out, hey? I'm going to say that that's a whale, hey? I didn't even know that was there. I was just looking. I have kind of forgotten what this puzzle is, but I feel like I'm going to work it out pretty quickly, I got to say. That's a hawk. So I'm going to say hawk right here. And you can kind of see where the... see, it's not on this side. It's on this side because of the little arrow there. You see? Skyrim likes to help you out with those kinds of things. So that's a whale, yes. And that's the arrow. That's the whale there. That's the hawk. And there's the hawk here. And it looks like there's gonna be something on this side if I didn't know any better, or not. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe snake, there it is. So we'll go snake, and then we will pull this lever, pull the lever, Kronk, and there we go. We've got a free little chest. Now, we're pretty high level. I usually hit this way earlier, because I usually run across it way earlier and remember it way earlier. But we're level, what, 48 now? I wonder what kind of leveled loot we're going to have. And wow, 17 gold, 3 lockpicks, and the hypothetical treachery. I'm pretty sure that we have read this, but what a great book to get. Wow. Wow, That loot, guys, that loot, was that worth it or what? I'm gonna say that was not at all worth it. Let's just get back to the Saints, hey? that was a fairly lengthy sidetrack for a whole lot of nothing. But it was worth showing you guys anyway. For anyone who has missed that or didn't know what the puzzle answer was, I've helped you out. So that means a lot to me. In any case, let's see what these guys are all about. I don't think they're friendly, so we're just going to have these guys ready. And indeed, they're not friendly. So we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And I mean, they weren't necessarily hostile to us. They were just like, hey, you know, this is our place. Don't come near our place. We kind of disrespected them. It's kind of on us, but you know, they've been hurting our. They've been stealing from our good old friend Ri'saad. So we've got to, you know, we've got to sort them out. I reckon. We got to put them in their place. Come on now, these guys, they're actually, they're pretty decently strong, so we need the Demores to start putting in some work. Actually, while we're here as well, what we could definitely be using, because I really want to get it to 100, and you guys definitely know why I want to get it to 100, because it is insanely good. So we're going to do that, and we might do this here, because we don't paralyze our own horse, do we? No, but we can paralyze this poor lady over and over again. There we go. There we go. And there's the leader. She's definitely about to bite the bullet. We'll paralyze you again because that arrow will kill us. We'll quick save here because we don't want any stray arrows killing us. We'll paralyze both of you because I can. We'll get ready and... Oh, you're going to stand up and try and hit me with the arrow again? No, you're going to go back to a little paralyze. What else are we going to do here? That leader's got to be dead. Oh, no, she's not dead. Okay, we'll just bang. There we go. And oh no, kill it. How is she not dead? She had like no health before. What? How did her health get up there? Was I looking at a different health bar, or did she like regen? Did she regen that whole time? Maybe I was looking at this guy. I don't know. I swear I was looking at a health bar, and that health bar said Saints Bandit Leader, and she was very close to being dead. Very. I don't know how she didn't die. I don't know. Maybe she's got really good regenerating health things. Golden sword. Wowza. And look at that carry weight. Oh, I am happy. I'm very happy to see that carry weight and to see these cool swords. And I'm going to assume there's going to be some pretty cool armor as well. So we're going to take the golden sword. Going to take the gold. Going to take the golden saint gauntlets. Yes, please. Gimme. Let's paralyze this old lass out here as well before she one-shots us. There you go. Stay paralyzed. Thank you. And we're going to kill you before you just regen an insane amount. There you go. And golden... What? Where's it? A golden mace, except there's no sharp parts on it at all. This is a golden club. This is like just an absolute tool of bludgeoning. This will not be very quick at all. That would be quite terrible, actually. But we're going to keep going. Ooh. Hindem Azure Giant Spore. That looks gross. That looks like it would definitely kill you if you touched it and it pricked you. But we'll take it. Golden Saint Boots. Yes, please. Golden Saint Gauntlets. We'll take another pair. Why not? And let's have a look at the Bandit Leader. Notes on the Blacksmith Saint Bandits Leader Journal. Okay. Golden War Axe. That looks pretty cool. That looks really cool. These, I mean, obviously that's the kind of theme they're going for, but these, the Saints and Seducers, it looks pretty, like, angelic and demonic themed things. I mean, that's probably like a no-duh, and I'm sorry, it probably is a no-duh, but I just feel like I gotta point it out because it's really cool. I actually am liking these designs, to be honest. I think they fit in pretty well. I've got a lot of different gauntlets now. We'll take those. We'll take that. I'm going to be reading all three. Apologies in advance for those that don't want it, but I have to. I really want to see what's going on. Let's, no. Yes, there we go. Let's do that. Paralyze. Let's just quickly get some alteration going. There we go. One more. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. And let's just, while she kind of marinates in all that paralysis stuff, we're going to walk around, see what there is to grab. Some apples, okay. Search the chest. Saints Bandits Cage Key. Wowza. Okie dokie. I mean, I will take it. I'm not gonna deny that. Certainly. Daedric Plate Armor. That looks pretty cool too. That's obvious. I mean, obviously it's different, and that looks really, really cool. I feel like I could see our character wearing it, to be honest. But I'm not going to, obviously, because our enchantment that we've got with the Archmage's armor is too good right now. But I mean, maybe in the future, when I dabble a bit more in enchanting, like we've got it to 100, maybe I'll create some potions or get some enchanter's elixirs, and we can get like a decent enough enchantment to sacrifice some of the good enchantment we have going here in favor of the armor we also get from here. But I mean, that just looks so cool. That looks so cool. Okay, we'll take it. This looks very cool as well. This looks, as I said, very like angelic. We'll take that. Oh, we're carrying too much. We'll take the boots. We'll take the arrows. Why not? We have Ilia here. She can just start taking all of it for us. And we'll take all the lockpicks. Leave that pooey shield behind. And paralyze. And she's dead. Sorry, Ilia. Alteration to 96. We are so close to having that Atronach perk. It is not even funny. I can smell it. Let's take that. Golden bow, golden dagger, gold lockpick, golden helmet, more gauntlets. There we go. And I feel like we have a full suit. And look at that. Manic Elytra Nymph. You look disgusting. Just like the other thing we found. Ilia, I need to trade some things with you.
What do you want me to carry?
Ooh, you're gonna be carrying this, and this, and that, and that, and that, and this, and we're gonna keep that because that's pretty cool. I want to hang on to that, and I don't want to like forget that she has it, which I probably will do if I give it to her. Ooh, will you put this on? I kind of want to see what it looks like. Put it on. Yeah, there we go. What else can we give you? Give you that, give you those, give you these, give you that. That's going to look a bit weird with the Daedric helmet. I mean, the Daedric plate armor, but all good. I suppose we'll get to see what the Daedric armor looks like anyway. I'm just going to have to try and ignore the helmet because that is a terrible mismatch.
Let's get going then.
Let's put this away. And wow, Z, does that armor look so cool. I could only imagine what it looks like with the entire set. Let's unlock this gate. And I missed the dialogue with the other fellow when I tried to talk to him. It kind of just skipped over it. Will I get it with you? Another bug. The bandits must have caged you too. Hey there, little guy. You aren't hurt, are you? You're the second bug of your kind I've come across recently. You look like another creature I found caged. It was equally repulsive. Yes. Yes, indeed. Both easily terrible. Easy now, bug. I've killed weirder things than you, so don't bite me. Let's go. Another bug. The bandits must have caged you too, as if he was going to say something. Let's go. Do you want to come with me? Alright, let's go. And then let's go wait for me at home with the other terrible bug. Let's go Hendrheim. Oh, there's two of you now. Oh, you're both gross. So gross. Okay. I think that's it for here. So we've cleared out this place and okay, we got to read that stuff. I almost completely forgot. The king of distractions over here, Zarnov, ladies and gentlemen. Keep coming back for that quality content, hey? Now, let's go. There was 3 things. I remember there was 3 things I wanted to read that came on that person. So one of them was notes on the blacksmith. Let's read it. So our blacksmith, Yofton, has gone mad. Most of the time he spouts nonsense. This all started about 3 days ago. Now he won't even pick up his hammer. We've tried to talk sense into the lout, but it's like he doesn't even see us. He wrote down the means to our forge. He wrote down the means to forge our golden arms and armor and that of the seducers, but he never told a soul where he left the blasted notes. If we weren't holding out hope that he might snap out of it, we would have already parted his head from the rest of him. Lately, he's been going on about playing under the bridge like he was still a child. That's where I always hid my toys, he said. I know his kin used to live around Half Moon Mill. We should round up some folks to have a look. Okay. So there's that. And then there's Saints Bandit Leader's Journal. And we've already read the Seducers Bandit Leader's Journal. So Saints Bandit Leader's Journal. Now, this is what I call easy coin. I'm proud to be one of the saints. Every few days, Ri'saad comes down the road and his wares are ours for the taking. We don't take everything, mind you. If he don't got nothing to sell, he can't stay in business, and then where would we be? We just skim a bit off the top each time. Kinthal should be happy with our latest take. He'll be leaving his camp up near Carthwayston to pay us a visit soon. Those damn seducers were eating into our profits until we drove them up north. Other merchants passed through those parts, so maybe they'll stay gone. Yeah, it sounded like they stayed gone, and here we go. Saints and Seducers. Saints and Seducers by Adok Marie. Time to get some lore about who these fellas are. And just how long is this? Ooh. 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 Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, wah-wah, wee-wee, wah-wah, wee. That is a long one. Time for some speed reading, I think. More than speed reading. This is going to be like a skim speed read. Okie dokie. This volume attempts to catalogue and analyse known, suspected and rumoured facts about the two races that serve to maintain the order within the Shivering Isles. It is by no means intended to serve as authoritative work on the matter, rather it is a personal effort on the part of the author to better understand these unique creatures in the service of the Lord. It is beyond the scope of this work to determine origins of Golden Saints and Dark Seducers. They are Daedra, and as such, their base existence is a mystery to those mortal born. The commonly held belief that all Daedra are incapable of creation suggests that even Lord Sheogorath himself is not responsible for the genesis of these races. Yet, it is worth noting that the Prince of Madness has motives and powers none may guess. To attempt to do so would only confuse the subject further. It is enough then to see that they exist and know that it is so. Beyond this knowledge, however, it is curious that the Saints and Seducers serve Lord Sheogorath unerringly. This allegiance is ultimate and eternal from all indications, but is its sources unknown. Could it be that they themselves were tricked into service by the mad god, or do they simply ally themselves with the greatest power in the realm? Previous literary works suggest that Daedra choose to serve their masters so they might find protection and safe harbor. Clearly, the Saints and Seducers have this in the Shivering Isles. Indeed, they have fortresses which few not of their race are allowed to enter. They have power in the realm, acting as guardians of those who serve Lord Sheogorath. Constantly they vie for the favour of our Lord, fighting any who oppose him and at times even each other. It is reasonable to assume then that they have made a willing choice to accept their role in the Isles. Character and society. The immediate image called to mind when hearing the name Golden Saint suggests an angelic feature, elegant and benevolent. It is ironic then that while the Golden Saints embody this image in form, their behavior is in stark contrast to it. The Saints are a proud, arrogant race, quick to anger and cruel in their punishment. There is no question that they view all in the Isles as inferior and make no effort to hide this in their interactions. Dark Seducers also exhibit little beyond their appearance to match their names. While they too assert their superiority over all others in the realm, they appear to have a more patient, introspective nature about them. They often appear humble in their dealings with mortals and are known to be patient with the lesser races. In fact, the terms Golden Saint and Dark Seducer are external constructs. While the two groups recognized and respond to these names, they have their own names for their races, the Oriel and Mazkin respectively. It is possible the Daedra simply have no concern for the names and titles given to them by lesser beings, or perhaps they find amusement in their names. Further research into this subject is necessary but daunting, as the Saints and Seducers do not freely offer personal information about themselves. Other information can be gathered from observation. It is easy to see that the two groups are strongly militaristic. Militaristic in their societal structure. One's strength and discipline determines one's place in society. Military commanders, for example, are revered by the subordinates. With further observation, a second distinction comes apparent. Both societies are matriarchal in nature. Females lead the guards within New Sheoth and have the highest positions of power. Males, while not openly denigrated, are clearly subservient to their female superiors. It is unclear where this practice began, but has been wholly integrated into the daily lives of both races. Conflict and conquest. Any residents of the Shivering Isles can confirm that it is unwise to provoke the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers. They thrive on conflict and warfare and are quick to punish any and all who disobey. Acting in their capacity as guardians of the realm does not satisfy them, however, and so they often engage in combat with one another. Despite being garrisoned in areas where they are unlikely to interact, it is possible that this is more than an outlet for aggressive behavior. Repeated engagements between the two races may be an effort to gain favor with Lord Sheogorath if one can find triumph over the other. It would prove superiority and a right to gain sole control over the realm. The battle for Cylon is of particular interest, as both sides have been locked in combat with no hope of resolution for a time beyond memory. Does this combat serve to sharpen the skills of the two sides or weaken them when they could be directed elsewhere? If the conflict cannot be resolved, why then does Lord Sheogorath not step in and settle it himself? Religion and ceremony. Little is known about the private customs of the Golden Saints and the Dark Seducers. They are reclusive when it comes to matters specific to their race, particularly regarding the mysterious process by which they return to the realm in the unlikely event of their death. It is common knowledge that the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers as Daedra cannot be killed. The animus of the Daedra is cast back into the darkness of oblivion and can return to the realm to take form once more. But reports of the time it takes for a Daedra to return to the realm from the waters of oblivion are anecdotal and inconclusive. The process by which this return occurs remains shrouded in mystery. Based on behavior patterns and strength of numbers, it can be deduced that the stronghold of any race that the stronghold for each race plays some major part in this process. Common phrases in language such as "may the chimes call you home" suggest that rather than merely a metaphor, sound may play some role in the sequence of events. It is believed that chimes referenced by saints and seducers do indeed exist and are considered almost holy relics. Attempts to gain information about these chimes or the process by which they are used has been met with exceptional hostility and so have been abandoned. Any and all information regarding the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers, particularly relating to private customs and origins, should be brought to the attention of the author immediately. The greater the scope of our knowledge, the better our ability to understand these compelling creatures. Oh, wowzy. That was actually a really interesting read. Really glad I did decide to read it. There was a part of me that was like, ooh, that's a bit long, but as I said, I am glad I decided to read it. That was interesting. But ooh-wee, yes, it was long. It was definitely long. Definitely not doubting what anyone has to say about the length of it. Now, that is still investigate that. Have we had an update? We have locate Kinthul's Saints Bandit Camp. But first, we are going to Ilinalta's Deep to do the quest for this star. Now, I'm guessing I'm heading in the direction of it. No, it's the one over to the right. So the one in the middle. Yes, that's where we are heading. Hopefully the horse can do horse things and just absolutely bound over this mountain like there's nothing here, and we were just running straight there. Come on, horsey. There we go. Just glide up the mountain. No, you come on, here we go. Just glide up the mountain. Just glide up the mountain. Here, we'll do a few... No, okay, no. Oh, I hate it when they just get stuck in this floating animation for like 30 seconds. Here we go. Glide. Here we go. This is what I like to see. Here we go. You were so close. There we go. Bit more gliding. There we go. Glide. There we go. Over this little hiccup here. You can do it. Once we get over this, we're home free. There we go. And just make it around the side here, and bada bing, bada boom. We are at Ilinalta's Deep, and there's a chest there. I miss nothing. Why is there a chest here? What? That is a very random chest, and wowsy, am I glad we checked the chest. Okie dokie. Let's take all that, because we can, because I got the carry weight. Ilia will catch up, I'm sure, and will meet us in Ilinalta's Deep. But I am so happy we have the horse. That made that little trip so much, just very quick. I'm going to put it as very quick. There's Ilia. She made it nice and quick. Let's kill this mud crab, because I want Glade to stay right there. I don't want him to randomly run off somewhere else, which is definitely a possibility if he has been aggroed or whatever. You're going to stay right there, aren't you, buddy? Okay, good. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Ilinalta's Deep. Let's see what this is all about, hey? Let's see. Whoa, you don't look like you're having a good time. You look like you're having quite the bad time. I'm going to release your shackles, and you're going to stay right there. They must have super glued you on there, hey? I thought he was going to fall down and just go to pieces. It would have been mildly satisfying, but instead, we got a fisherman's journal, which is probably this guy. Let's have a read of that fisherman's journal. I know we just got done reading that big thing, but we'll see what he has to say. Maybe it'll offer us a little bit of information on this place. Where is it? Fisherman's journal. There it is. So, a decent catch of fish is getting harder to come by. Without a good spot soon, I don't think we'll survive this next winter, so I'm traveling further south towards Lake Ilinalta. Ooh, bit of a mistake there, my friend. Folks say it's cursed. Whole Imperial fort just sank into the water one day, and they say the ruins have been haunted since. When I asked, I got ghost stories, tales of people who went out near the lake and never came back. They say spirits haunt the hallways of the sunken fort and steal little children from their mother's cribs. No amount of coin could convince any of the nearby villages to guide me there, so I'm following the Whiter River. Divines protect me. I hope the stories aren't true. Look, I don't know what stories you heard exactly about, you know, kids being taken from their mother's crib and all that, but I mean, I'm going to say it was a safe assumption that you should have listened to them. Whether what was in those stories was what happened to you, or, you know, whatever, I'm going to say regardless, you probably should have listened to them, because something still happened to you, and it didn't look great. It looked quite uncomfortable. It looked like it was probably pretty bad for your teeth. This is a beautiful place. I do agree, Ilya. This is a beautiful place. Again, what I've said before, you know, Bethesda making each dungeon unique. But I mean, I'm not going to say I haven't seen anything like it, but it is good. I'll give it that, Ilya. I'm with you on that one. It is good. It does look good. But nothing like it? I don't know. I got a bad feeling too. All these skeletons and skulls and stuff everywhere. The collision's going to kill me before we even see anyone. So I got a really bad feeling as well. Ooh, let's get both of them out, and let's paralyze this lady, the Adept Necromancer. Let's just paralyze her real quick. Let's get another 2 of these guys out, just cause. Salt pile. We can always do with more of that. Bit of bone meal. Why not? And look at that. The magic. Their magic does nothing to me. Your magic is nothing to me. Go on, do something. Nothing. See, usually that's like a death sentence. Like, if you don't have magic resistance and stuff, like, it's just all of a sudden your health bar just starts receding very quickly, and all of a sudden you're dead. You just ragdolling. But, yeah, they're doing absolutely nothing to me. I haven't taken any potions of resist frost or anything, potions of resist anything, and they are just doing nothing. I absolutely love to see it. Let's, no, not that. I really want to get the alteration up, to be honest. But she's already dead, all good. Abacan Longfin, yeah, that's good. We don't need any of that. I guess these guys are just going to keep running through and clearing out the whole place for me then, hey? I don't need to do much. Garlic, yes. We'll take potion of health, potion of regeneration, water breathing, why not? Stamina. Any more garlic to be had? No? Okie dokie. Oh, there'd be no scarier sound than seeing these guys like coming at you. Let's just paralyze all of them. Ascendant Necromancer. Look at that. His like wall of frost or whatever it is, barely doing anything to me. Let's just keep, let's just absolutely smash him with the paralysis. He's gonna like wake up and just be dizzy as, I would say. If I had to guess at what this was actually doing to him, I would say it's nothing healthy. And is that a skeleton all the way over there? It is. And he's got a bow. Oh, I hate you. I want you dead. Die. Okie dokie. So we got a plenty of alterations up there. He probably died very, very sick, probably very, very confused. Probably had no idea what was going on, poor guy. But, you know, we need to train alteration, and that's just unfortunately how we gotta do it, you know. We gotta get some we gotta be less than kind to some less than kind people, so it works out, you know. The universe balances itself out. Let's keep searching for some loot. I definitely think there's something down here, not because I am well versed at Bethesda games, but because I am well versed at Bethesda games, and you know, I know they like to hide stuff. They like to hide stuff, especially from me, good old Zarnov, because I find everything. Look at me. There we go. Chest with gold, paralysis, stone flesh, already have it. Major illusion. I don't think we got that enchantment, so that'll be good to disenchant. Let's just, because I don't fancy dying under here, we're just going to take this because I'm never going to use it for anything else. So we've got that. I hope she doesn't die if she just decides to stick down here or get stuck down there. I really hope she doesn't die. Surely she'll come back out, right? Right, Ilya? You're gonna... Yeah, I hope you don't die under there with all my stuff. Really hope that's not a thing for you. Ooh. No, no, no. Ooh, no, 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 no. Let's get that. That will never do. That dang skelly almost got me. Good chance to level up restoration there, actually. And what else can we do in this room? Not looking like much. Not looking like there's much going on here. Just a bunch of kettles, bunch of swords. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't want it. Plap, plap, plap. Pooey stuff. Let's keep pushing forward. And... Ooh. Unfortunate time for you guys to see me walk around the corner. Just imagine someone walking around the corner and conjuring 2 Dremora Lords in front of you, and then they scream a challenger is near, and that's the last thing you experience. You're just dead. There's just nothing you do. You're just dead. Let's get rid of your skeletons in the background. Don't really fancy them much. Ooh, let's get rid of them. I challenge them. Look at that. Usually that ice spell is like just an absolute death sentence every single time. Like every single time you have that frost thing. What is it called? I think it's called Ice Storm. Whenever you see that coming at you on legendary difficulty, that thing is a death sentence. And I just stood there and took it. Did nothing to me. Well, basically nothing. Absolutely insane. Like, if you've never played on legendary difficulty before and faced that thing, I can understand why maybe you're not as like a standard as I am. Just making sure we didn't miss anything. I can understand why you're not like as a standard as I am, but like, seriously, like that spell in itself is responsible for so many instant deaths of mine on legendary difficulty. It is not even funny. Yes, Nordic Barnacle, that is what I like to see. Let's use the Arcane Enchanter real quick. See if we can disenchant these Robes of Illusion. Nope, we must already have the enchantment. Oh well, we've got them anyway, we'll sell them. Let's see what is behind this door. I've got 53 lockpicks, so I don't need to use Fenric's Welcome. I feel welcomed enough with my ability to get in here with the first lockpick. No, I could already feel it. It was going to snap, but it'll open on the first go for this one. There we are. Anybody in here? No, good. I didn't feel like killing anybody in their sleep. That would be just another terrible way to die. Atronach Forge recipe, hey? Conjurer's Elixir. Let's have don't need those. Let's have a read of that, hey? Don't think I've Atronach Forge recipe. Empty wine bottle, ectoplasm, and soul gem, and it'll give us a Conjurer's Elixir. I mean, you know, I'd rather just use alchemy for something like that. I feel like that's probably the easier way to go about it. Ooh, almost missed that book. I think we already have it, but we'll take it to sell. Oh, pardon me. Oh, I am talking so much. I need like a little cup of water with me, probably, I'd say, to help my my vocal cords out. Get them a what? Necromancer hood. Necromancer robes. I have not seen these before. Very cool though, very cool. I am liking it. I'm almost tempted to take it just to put it on a mannequin, even though they're like technically worthless in a lot of ways. They're just new and I like them. No, just leave them. It's okay. I'll be fine. Just leave them. So, take that. And what else is there to take in here? Not a heck of a lot, it's looking like. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to those guys just sigh as they die. And I'm pretty sure there was usually, I feel like there was usually an opponent on the other side of, let's unlock this door, on the other side of this water. And I feel like it was always so painful to get to. Now, did we kill them inadvertently or what? Take that. Search the chest. Take it. Yeah, why not take it? Elite Necromancer robes. Hang on a second. What? That enchantment is ridiculous. Conjuration spells last 20% longer. Increases summon limit by 1 for lesser conjured or reanimated undead. Now it says lesser. So I doubt that means I can conjure 3 Dremora Lords. But that enchantment is insanely good. Why did I not find something like this earlier? I'm going to put it on because I just want to see if that means I can conjure 3 Dremora Lords. I won't keep it on, even if I can do 3 Dremora Lords, but like still that is just absolutely insane. So I've got the Archmage's robes on. Put these bad boys on. Get these bad boys out. So 1, 2. Now here's the deciding factor as to whether or not this is just crazy or not. 3. Okay. He didn't die there for a second. I was like, no way, no way. Okay, so it is just for lesser stuff, which means it would be like very, very weak, obviously, I'm guessing. Still though, pretty cool. And looks pretty dang cool as well, I gotta say. Very, very fitting of a necromancer. But we're gonna chuck the Archmage's robes back on for obvious reasons. It's just way better. Yeah, I'm almost certain. I remember specifically, maybe we alerted them so they pulled this themselves and then ran over. I'm guessing that's what happened. But usually, I've always come into this room and there's been a powerful person on this side and they've just one-shotted me over and over again with that ice storm. Maybe that's what that person was down that hallway. Maybe my Dremora Lords just kept pushing forward and got their attention and we just ended up killing them and they weren't even really a challenge. So we got Steel Soldier Boots. Don't think we've got them. Don't think I've seen them, so we'll take it. Another Atronach Forge recipe. Daedric Helmet. What? Amethyst. Daedric Helmet. Okay. Black Soul Gem. Gold. What is... I don't think I've ever come across so many Atronach Forge recipes, to be honest. So, okay. Yeah, well, that's not... that's not very handy at all. Thanks, I appreciate it, but... Thanks. It was terrible. Yeah, so they definitely pulled that chain and then ran over, I'm guessing. I don't know what happened to my Dremora Lord. So this is another reason why I want like static mesh improvement mods, because it like improves... It just improves the meshes of everything in the game. But we'll keep pushing forward now. We've jibber-jabbed enough in that room. And another locked door, of course. I'm going to have to do it. I'll just try and speed through this one. There we are. I thought that was a shadow of someone for a second. And snowberries, yes. Garlic, definitely. Okay, nothing else in this room. Let's keep going. And a barred door. Now, have I missed something? I feel like I've missed something. Oh no, it's through there. Okay. I was about to say we're back at the start. Usually I've found something by now that progresses the quest. But no, okay, it's intended to be this way. I've got to walk through here to Ilinalta's... Am I even saying that right? Ilinalta, so it's Ilinalta, not Ilinalta. Ilinalta's Deluge. Ilinalta. That's what I got to say. Now...
We can't take another villager from the surface so soon. I told you to prepare everything properly.
We can just sacrifice another disciple. Apprentice Erlen will be no great waste.
Yes, he'll do.
Would you guys be quiet? Okay, they're done talking. So... Whoop. Just ignore those sounds of big Daedric swords dropping down your stairs. I'm going to run in here. You guys are going to be surprised. I'm going to paralyze you. There we go. That spell is too good. I actually really, really like it. Destruction, plentiful healing. Let's do that a few more times. The Doors of Oblivion. Unfortunately, that's not a level up. We'll take the book because I'm reading it anyway. Oh, you're already dead, are you? Yeah, you are. She killed you very quickly. And let's do this because I really want to start trying to... I really want to get Alteration just to 100 already. Just get it there. Just get it going. All these books flying everywhere. Hopefully they're not anything important. Because they're pretty well lost now, I've got to say. Search cupboard. We'll let Ilia... Not Ilinalta, Ilia. I think that's what's got my words all mixed up. Got Ilia, Ilinalta, all that kind of stuff. I think that's where I've mixed it up. So we've got Ilia, and she should definitely kill him, I would say. Let's take that soul gem. Let's paralyze him again, because we can. And again. And again. And again. Is that taking a bit of his health each time that we do it? Okay, fair. And now let's have a look at our alteration, because it is oh so close to 100. Once it gets there, I'm going to be so happy.
Prepared to die.
I don't think he is. I think he's probably quite out of his mind in terms of the amount of paralysis spells he just underwent. But he's dead now. So let's I should be casting, I've got some grand soul gems. I should be casting some soul trap on these guys. I keep forgetting. I'm gonna say this is a side room, and it is. Let's take all this stuff, make sure I don't miss anything, even though I am blowing paralyze rune like no tomorrow and everything is just going all over the room, so I'm probably missing something here and there. But hey, I'm prioritizing getting alteration to 100 before anything else right now. That's number one. Ooh, aha, you've seen me, and I've paralyzed you. I love that spell so much. Let's get rid of you because you're going to one-shot me, even though you're a little skelly. Let's... Aha! Do that to you again. Oh, cheeky. Let's do that to you. Do I want to unlock all these for the lockpicking experience? The answer is definitely no. I don't even know why I asked that. Probably just something to say. Because, yeah, the answer for that is definitely no. Oh, look at what that stone flesh is doing for you. Not much. Oh, right up the buttocks. Ilia gives no respect. Ah, that's the part I'm talking about, I think, where it's like across the water and that person just keeps killing you. Maybe that's probably what it is. Let's do that. Oh, paralyzed the wrong person. Let's do that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And it's at 98. And let's do that. And, oh, sorry, Ilia. I've probably got you a bit dizzy. And let's just start trying to work on killing them, I guess. Make sure we haven't missed anything, actually, because I only quickly looked through here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in these cages. Let's see that right there. Death sentence. Every day of the week, death sentence, usually. Let's do that behind him. No, don't absorb my spells. Let's, damn, he's pretty tough. Okay, he's really tough. We're gonna have to get at these guys. Here we go. Sorry, Elia. Didn't mean it. Let's get that out. And while we're here, let's take the advantage of getting some restoration going. And I don't want to aggro the person in the next room just yet. I was kind of trying to avoid that. Oh well. Here's what it is. She's coming now. She is gonna... Oh, he's gonna be nice and powerful. Nice and powerful for us to deal with. Let's get another Dremora in there, I think. Actually, I know what to do. Let's paralyze them all. Bada bang, bada boom. How about that? And instead, let's get the Dremoras out here while they are paralyzed. Okay, now it's all good. And let's let them... Oh, I'm starving. Okay, let's take care of that before that becomes a real issue for my guy. You know, he's in the middle of fighting an Arc Necromancer and a Master Necromancer. The danger is pretty real. You know, his soul could be trapped, but you know, he's hungry. Okay, he's hungry. Come on, does nobody care about poor Thoran? His tummy is grumbling. He's a hungry boy. Let him eat. All right, where's my other Daedra gone? Or where's my other Dremora gone? Is he off to the side there or something? I don't know. What I'm gonna do though, you guys already know it. Boom! Come on, somebody activate it. I guess not. Let's do this instead then. Boom! How is that not activated? This? Surely. There we go. What was going on there? Let's do that as well. Surely that'll activate. Okay, let's clear some space. Get them jumping out of there. And let's do that. There we go. 99. Oh my goodness. Oh, I want it so bad. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's do that there. And let's conjure you there. Oh, let me get out of here. There we go. And it continues. Oh, this guy is tough. Let's kill these other things first, I guess. Let's kill you. Oh, you're pretty tough. Oh, no. Ilia. I'm so sorry. Oh, man, please do not die. Not right now. I feel like she won't die. The only way she'll die now is if I do something silly, but I'm gonna healing hand her anyway in case like I have some lingering like flame effect on her that I do not want. I want her to be 100%. Okie dokie. Oh, Let's quick save there, because I do not want her to die. And, oh my goodness, the Necromancer's healing himself. Come on. Ilya, you're like at 100 now, aren't you? You gotta be. I just did a whole bunch of healing. Oh, jeez, he's about to get me. Let's do this. Lucky we are so resistant to, like, all forms of magic. Otherwise, that would be a death sentence, as I've said before, that freezing spell, that Ice Storm. Let's do this. Let's try and sap away as much of his magic here as we can with our shock and bada bing, bada boom. Come on. How is his health so good? Come on now. Dark Arrow, Steel Dagger, no. Imminent Restoration, yep. I'm not sure if we've got that enchantment. Black Soul Gem, we'll leave the boots. Is that everybody? Is that everybody? That's... I guess not. That Arc Necromancer is still kicking it. He's doing pretty well. He's doing better than the Master Necromancer, I gotta say. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna pull up a second Dremora, and we're gonna refresh this Dremora, and I don't feel like he should be able to stay alive that much longer. I think what he's doing is he keeps bringing up these skeletons, and that's what's keeping him alive. But nah, no more of that, buddy. No more healing yourself. No more of that. Come on now, stop it. Let it happen. You've got 2 Dramoras, you've got 4 Anvaralt, and you've got Ilya. We're all putting damage down range on you. You've just got to accept it at some point. Oh, and I almost forgot. Oh no, he's gone down. After all this time, he's gone down. Come on, nobody hit him. Nobody hit him. Nobody hit him. Nobody hit him. Bang. There we go. Haha. Got your soul. Literally mentioned that I need to start soul trapping these guys in the other room, and then immediately forget to start soul trapping them. Once again, welcome to a playthrough with Zanov. The quality content, it never ceases to amaze me. And there's definitely something hidden down here. Why am I not swimming? Why am I walking down those stairs? Come on, there's got to be something down here. Bethesda, what are you doing? Bethesda. I am shocked. I am disappointed. The whole game is ruined. That is a perfect opportunity to hide a little chest. I was looking forward to finding a little chest there. My goodness, the letdown is unreal. In any case, let's keep sprinting up these stairs. And bada bing, bada boom. That looks like that could be Malin, or whatever the fella's name was. I'm forgetting now off the top of my head. Pretty sure it's Malin. Like melon, except with an A. Malin. Search the bandit. Lockpick. Staff of the familiar. Skeleton. No. Skeleton. Yes. Skeleton. Yes. All those bits of 3 gold are worth it. Imperial Bow of Soul Snares. I already have that soul gem. That enchantment, I'm pretty sure. Sorry. Gold 182. And Circlet of Perilous Alteration. Alteration spells cost 25% less to cast. Okie dokie, we'll take it. Don't think I have that enchantment, interestingly enough. Yeah, that's his name. Malin Varen's Grimoire. Wow, a lot of reading in this episode. It looks like Broken Azura's Star. You broke it. What have you done? Let's take it, and we're gonna have to bring that star to Arania or Nelikar. Now, I'm thinking about bringing it to Nelikar because he is a nice bloke, and he shares a lot of my views when it comes to the Daedra, and I'm not really interested in doing the Daedra any favors if I don't have to do them a favor, because they are kind of bad people. Case in point of what Azura, who's supposed to be so nice, was willing to sacrifice just so she could get like a little bit of revenge. And also, aside from all this jibber jabber talking about how I don't like the Daedra and I really like Nelikar and all that, the reward you get for bringing it to Nelikar is just far superior to having the star restored by bringing it back to Azura's shrine. But in any case, Malin Varen's Grimoire. The Black Star. Ooh, okay, that's not very long at all. That's actually a nice short read, I would say. Though some scoffed, some scorned at the very notion of experimenting on a Daedric artifact, I have succeeded where the ignorant and superstitious would not even dare to try the Black Star. My achievement over the Daedric Lord Azura, a re-envisioning, a remastering of the ultimate soul gem. It shall become the vessel of my immortality, final proof that mortals can live as indefinitely as the denizens of oblivion. Oh, pardon me. I need some water real bad. Okie dokie. The visions, the voices that Azura has sent to taunt me, while some called me mad, I knew the truth. Nothing can be held sacred in the pursuit of advancing the very nature of magic itself. Let the Daedra send their foul images into my mind. They have given me the burning desire and unrelenting discipline to shut out all influence, all morality. My disciples and I have built a new site, free of the prying eyes of the primitive minds in Winterhold, Fort Ilinalta. We have been conducting a few minor experiments before our exile, some of which led to the disruption of the island, but a few enchantments have kept the ruins intact, and beneath the waters of Lake Ilinalta has been the perfect place for the final phase of the Black Star. And then I'm guessing you carried out the final phase and you snared yourself in there, and this is you left behind on this chair. I can't move you, dang. Oh well, let's jump back out to Skyrim, and what a good read that was, wasn't it? I don't believe I'm missing anything. I'm pretty sure I grabbed everything from in there. And that's going to be quite annoying with the quest marker staying there because it wants us to go back out that way, but we both know that we don't want to go out that way, and this is a quest that is not designed for survival mode, so I want to jump down and I want to hit the water hopefully, but there's a good chance I won't get the water and I will just go and ragdoll and die. Oh, there we go, I'll hit the water there. So I'm going to quick save here in case I muck it up because, you know, Zarnov, you know, there's definitely some potential there to muck it up, so we'll go wee. And yeah, we made that easy. Good stuff, Thoran. Now, there's a known route over there, but don't know if I can be quite bothered to grab it. I'm going to say that we will have to end the episode there. As I said, it was going to be a bit of a shorter one for this episode, just because I've recorded the 3 today and I've got the other ones rendering and uploading as we speak. And I just wanted to jump back on and quickly, do the Saints and Seducers quest, see if that would fix itself if I spoke to Ri'saad, and it seemed like it did. I don't know if it was ever broken or if that was intended or what, but in any case, it seems to be moving along nicely, and we've got the next quest for that. And also wanted to get the Azura Star done, because that is just a kind of a fun quest. Not get it done, sorry, but have it progress a little bit further. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to jump on and play a little bit more. There's not much else I can say. That's kind of why I love doing this, because it's, I can set my own parameters for how I want to do it. Obviously, the entertainment and stuff comes first, but I can, it's flexible. That's what this is a very long way of saying it's flexible, and I enjoy the flexibility that I have doing it. But in any case, that's enough jibber jabber from me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and leave any comments below. But most of all, please have a fantastic day. Bye bye.